What disease do you have?
Phenylketonuria, or PKU for short.
Okay. What does that mean? Like, what is that disease?
It's a metabolic liver disease where my liver cannot metabolize protein. Having PKU is tough sometimes.
Having PKU is tough sometimes.
So you don't have any future concerns about having PKU?
Not really. No.
That's great.
I'll be fine. I just need to make sure I get the shake every day.
Right.
That's the one.
Wanted him to feel normal because
Right.
he's our quietest child, and so he does not like to feel different.
Does not like to feel different.
Have you ever felt uncomfortable having PKU?
Maybe when I was younger, just when they asked me why I wasn't eating the cake or something they had.
Right. Okay.
But now it's not a big deal at all.
Okay.
To this day, he has a hard time going to, after every sporting event, they have the end of the year party, and it's always a pizza party or a spaghetti party. And he will just show up briefly and say he's not hungry and come home. So he still has a little difficult time getting over the fact that he doesn't want questions. And it might be his personality that doesn't like that, but I know kids growing up don't like to be singled out.
Yes.
Downplays it a lot, but it's on his mind every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think drinking formula around friends is extremely hard to this day.
Challenging for him.
It still is. It would be ideal if he would drink it at school, but as of the high school level, he will not bring it to school and drink it anymore. Because he says girls don't like the smell of formula.
So what sports do you play?
Football, baseball, and I'm doing swimming this year in the winter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Does PKU affect you athletically at all?
Not really, but I can tell when my fees are high, my muscles aren't totally into it.
Okay.
So maybe I'm just a split second slower than I usually am, but other than that, not really.
Do you ever take yourself out of the game or a situation if you do feel like your fee levels are too high?
No. I'm too competitive
I love
that
it.
happen.
And he's an athlete, as you know. So if he went off his diet, he would not have, he's the quarterback, he's a pitcher.
Yep.
He would not have that ability.
Do you think you're more prone to injury at all?
I don't think so.
No?
I actually think I don't get hurt as much as other people.
Because you're on a strict diet.
Yeah, and also in my shake, there's a lot of calcium in there too, so that.
You know, Eli I have 3 children.
Yep.
And Eli's the only one with PKU. And Eli is my only child that has had broken bones. He had femur broke and a shoulder blade broke.
To have too much of that specific amino acid, what would happen? Let's say that you would overdose on that amino acid. Do you know what would happen?
My brain would not work properly.
So maybe some neurons would die, and if that happened enough, maybe mental retardation would occur.
Yeah.
Effects like schizophrenia
Okay.
or agoraphobia or any of those kind of mental diseases that could, that you can you can reverse some of those things a little bit. He won't have the brain damage, but he could enter into something like that if he totally went off
So
diet.
what happens if you do have too much of that amino acid?
Hasn't really happened to me that much, but when it does, I get like slow. I can't pay attention very easy.
Okay.
And I think I get irritated quicker.
Okay.
Not really talkative either. And also, like, I can feel even like my muscles aren't all the way. I can just tell.
So can you physically tell with Eli if
A little more agitated, and he's a lot quieter. He doesn't converse as much or make eye contact quite as well.
So what are your favorite foods to have?
I'd say potato is my favorite.
Okay.
But I need to watch on that since it's a vegetable. After a little bit, it can get high in protein, but...
So what foods can you eat?
I can eat most vegetables and all fruits, but no meat and like no grain. I can have rice though. That's one grain I can have, but other than like wheat and stuff like that, I can't really have.
So you can have rice beer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I can't have nuts or beans. Well, I can have green beans.
Okay.
But only a certain amount. And then also peas I have to watch big time.
Right.
Because they're really high in protein.
Right.
And then I can't have tofu or soy either.
Right.
People would think I would have soy milk for like a substitution, but
Right.
can't have that either because that's high in protein, and tofu's very high as well.
Do you know how PKU affects your family financially?
Probably a little bit because I know that the powder that we get very expensive.
Right.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance.